There once was a man named Miffy Bishop, who came from the family of Shaw. One day, while Miffy Bishop was being watched by his wonderful maidservant, they found out some not very good news.
Oh no! Shaw and Yonatan were killed at war! We better get out of here before they come to kill you! Okay.
Well, unfortunately, while she was running out, she dropped Miffy Bishop. And at that very young age of 4, he became paralyzed forever.
Today, B'nai Yisrael will restore my father's kingdom to me.
To you, Ziba?
No, not to me. It's what Masi Baisha said. I think meaning himself. Oh, I'm confused. Narrator. And Ziba made it sound like Masi Baisha went to Yerushalayim to become king.
Well, in that case, you can have this stuff.
I get all of this stuff. Right on. And the bread and fruits are for the young men to indulge in. The fine wine is for the elders.
And where is your master, son?
In Yerushalayim, he said, Behold, today B'nai Yisrael will restore my father's kingdom to me.
To you, Ziba?
No, not to me. It's what Masi Baisha said. I think meaning himself. Oh, I'm confused. Narrator. And Ziba made it sound like Masi Baisha went to Yerushalayim to become king.
Well, in that case, you can have this stuff.
I get all of this stuff.
What's an Avera that David believes Siva?
I'm not really sure. I think that the commentator Shmuel says that David didn't right away believe it. And they made a deal that if it was true, he would inherit everything.
Well, actually, in the Gemara, Rav says it actually was an Avera. Can you believe it? And he was way too quick to judge.
One day, while David was walking in Bechurim, Shimi ben Gera approaches him. Now, let me give you a little background of where Shimi is from. He is from the family of Shaul, and he was also a great Talmid Chacham. He was actually the teacher of Shlomo and was also part of the Sanhedrin. All of a sudden, Shimi starts throwing rocks at David and cursing him and his servants.
Oh, let me just pick another rock here, throw it at David. You know, David, you should be cursed. Go down, you low, dishonorable man. You are afflicted because you are a bloodthirsty man. You are a bad person, and I don't like you.
How could such a man do this? He is so holy.
Well, maybe it's because Shimi never made peace with him after the throne was passed down to David and not to him.
And anyways, why is David being punished here?
Well, don't you remember when he acted inappropriately with Bathsheba? And also when his son Absalom killed Amnon? And also when he killed Abner? And how Shimi suspected that David killed Abner and not Yoav?
All right.
Uh-huh.
While this is happening, David's brother Tzura's son Avishai, David's nephew, gets really mad at Shimi.
How dare this dead dog say such things about my king? I'm gonna chop his head off.
Don't you dare, do not touch him. This is how it's meant to be. It's a punishment for my sins. Shimi is just the messenger.
I don't agree, because there's a law in the Torah that if someone curses a king, they should be killed.
Stop worrying about Shimi. We have more important things to worry about.
Fine. You've convinced me. Walk, la da da da. Uh-oh, we're under attack! Incoming! And as David and his men walked over the hill, Shimei followed on the sides of the hill, throwing rocks, stones, and shouting things. David and his men were weary and tired, and finally they arrived in Bahurim. Scene 6. I now bring you into the palace of Avshalom, the mighty king.
Long live my master! Long live my master!
Okay, this is a little suspicious. Why is Hushai following me when he always followed my father David?
You look a bit confused.
Yes, indeed, I am confused. Because you always followed my father, and suddenly you're following me.
Well, the reason why I'm following you because you must be the next king.
And you always follow the king?
What?
Shalom and his advisors were holding a meeting to see what to do. So, let's get down to business, boys. Achitaifa, what you got for me? Your Majesty, I have a calculated plan that will surely help us succeed. We will bring 1,000 men from every Shevet to show the whole Bnei Israel is on our side. 12,000 men for anyone who hates finger math. Then we will strike at exactly midnight tonight, and I will bravely lead the army. I will kill David and will take the rest of the nation from him and bring them under your amazing kingship. Achitaifa wanted to lead the army because he knew that if Avshalom did, he would never dare have the nerve to kill his own father. And if he didn't kill David, then David would regain his kingship. Avshalom didn't so we asked Hushai for his advice. Hushai, my boy, what do you think?
What, me?
Whoa, what's going on? Avshalom never asked Hushai. Quiet! I want to hear what he has to say. With all due respect, Your Majesty, I think we should take a much better approach. We need a bigger army, more infinite. David is a fighter and is strong. We need to be ready for anything. We need to get all the men from the north to the south, more of Bnei Israel, because even if one soldier gets hurt, it'll ruin the morale. This battle, king, strong, marvelous, masculine, wonderful, clever, brilliant, wise king.
I get it. We've established I'm amazing. Now can we move on?
You need to lead the battle. Otherwise, people will think that you're a coward or something. You are an amazing king. You need to lead the people. You need to take charge. You're right. Hushai only wanted all the fighters from the north to the south to come so that he'd stall for time for David. He also thought that Avshalom should lead the battle and in hopes that he wanted him to fight by day so that David would have a better chance. Though Achitaifa's plan was much more better, Avshalom listened to Hushai. Attention, attention! The king has a very important announcement. I am going to follow Hushai's advice. Okay, my master. Thank you, my master. People, we agree. We think this is a magnificent idea. Logically, Achitaifa's idea was much more better. It was so much more smarter. But it's a miracle that Avshalom listened to Hushai because in the end it eventually saves us.
Avyasar and Achimat were hiding in Ein Rega, and little did they know that there was a young boy watching them the whole time. Those people look pretty suspicious. Let me go and tell Avshalom. Oh no! There was a boy watching us the whole time! Let's run and look, there's a house right there. Let's go into it. Okay, good idea. Whose house is this? It looks like Shimei ben Gabra's house. Shimei was not home, but his wife was. We need to hide fast! Okay, follow me to the well. Thank you.
So as you see, his wife risks her life and hides them in the well. She takes a cloth and covers them and makes it look like no one was there for a long time. Okay, this is not good news that I have. Servants, go catch them and find out everything. Okay. The servants arrive at the house of Shimmy.
Where are the boys? Where are they? Who took them? Where did they go?
They ran towards the Jordan. They looked all over but couldn't find it. And they didn't even think to look in the well because it looked like no one had touched it for a year. Once the soldiers left, they came out. Achimas and Avyasar go run and tell everything that happened to David.
David, go across the Jordan, because just like Hashem has helped us, so too he will help you.
David was now given his title back as David HaMelech. Achitofel knew, since Avshalom did not listen to his advice, but rather to Hushi, that David would regain his kingship and that he would be killed. So he did the job for him.
Come in, settle down. Before I go, I want to command you 3 things. 1, do not become involved with disputes. 2, don't rebel against David or any of his descendants. And 3, learn Torah.
And, sadly enough, Achitofel strangled himself. And according to the Barban now, the reason why he did this is because if a rebel is caught and is killed, his possessions go to the king. And he really wanted his possessions to go to his family. So if he killed himself, all of his descendants could still inherit things. And he is buried in his father's grave.
On a happier note, the end.